Hey, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining on a Sunday morning. So, in next 30 to 45 minutes, I'll explain you like how we can make consistent gains with stocks, options, futures, whether it is in our individual accounts or we can use prop firms where you don't need to put your own money. You can trade in the prop firms. How we can make 85 to 90% success every day. So, before I explain the strategy, right? Before the strategy which is making 85 90% every day, I'll explain, right? Because there might be some members who might be completely new to trading. They may not be aware of different types of trading we can do. So these indicators can be used across the different instrument types, right? We right last 3 years we developed different indicators on TradingView, Thinkorswim, on a Ninja Trader. But on TradingView they are most powerful because the best thing about TradingView is you can trade all different types of instruments. You can integrate them with nearly 50 plus brokerages, like if you want IBKR or you want to trade with Webull, such type of brokerages are already there in TradingView. You can easily connect to them from TradingView, and whenever you take a buy or sell on TradingView, the trades will automatically happen. If you right, or if you want to trade crypto, you can connect to Coinbase, you can connect to different brokerages, and when you buy sell on TradingView, it will happen in your Coinbase account like that. So that is the best thing. So that's where we generally use TradingView indicators much more than Thinkorswim or Ninja indicators, because we can do all different types of trading at the same time by watching the same charts. So first of all, why trading, right? There are You can make money in different ways. One is you can make money by doing your job, but that income is not sufficient. There is no growth. You cannot, right? Even if you are making 100K, 120K, to make that a double, it is impossible, or it may take 20, 30 years for you to double that salary. So you need to have a side hustle, or you need to have another way to make income, because once we cross 45, 50, it becomes difficult in IT to, right, to continue the same job with no growth, no salary hikes, with lot of politics. Whereas in trading, right, there is no competition, right, because it is a global business. You can do it from India, you can do it from UK, you can do it from US, you can do it from Canada. There is no boundaries. There is, right, and even right, there is no visa restrictions, or there is no age or any experience or anything like that. If you have 5,000 you can trade, if you have 5 million you can trade, even if you have $100 you can trade. So there are a lot of advantages, and there is no dependency, right? There are some businesses where you need to depend on others to be successful. Whereas in trading, it is all about you. If you take time to learn, if you put focus, if you use a proper systematic approach, you can be successful, right? If you trade without understanding what you are doing, there is a lot of risk. But if you understand what you are doing, if you are using a systematic approach, there is a lot of money to be made in trading. And as I said, everybody wants, right? So there is no competition here. If you all make money, it is much better, right? Instead of someone else making money, if our community members make more money, that is always a good thing. And so that's the reason, right? That is about trading, where you want to buy low, sell high, or you want to sell high and buy low. You can make money in both the ways. You don't need to always look for buy low, sell high. Even for example, if Tesla is too high, or NQ is too high, gold is too high, right? I'll show you some examples which can drop tomorrow at the end of the session. But so even something is already very expensive, you can also sell them, even though you don't have in your account, you can sell them. That means you are taking it as a loan from your brokerage. Then you can sell, and when it drops, you can buy it at a low price and then cover it back, make profits. So it is not just buying low and selling high, but you can also make money by selling high and buying low. So in trading, there are different types of trading. Most of you know about stocks trading, where you are buying a, right, Tesla stock, Nvidia stock, AMD stock, or Microsoft, Google, Meta, whatever it is, right? You are buying some stocks. If you think like that company is doing good, or that company may give good earnings, or that company has a lot of potential in the future, then we are buying those stocks at a low price, selling it high, and you are basically buying some small ownership in that company. The advantage with this one is there is no theta decay, no, right? There is no loss of value. Sometimes even stock goes down, right? For example, let us say you are buying Tesla or you are buying Microsoft. Even if you feel like, right, tomorrow suddenly it may drop on $2, but if you hold for another 1 week, 2 weeks, it may go up 10, $20, right? Earnings is looking very bullish for Microsoft. We may see Microsoft going to 460, 470. So like that, the stocks, there is no, right? Whereas there is second thing called as options, where you are not really buying the buying the ownership in the company, buying some small ownership, but you are basically getting a contract. If you are bullish about a stock, you can do something called as calls, right? Call contracts. If you are bearish about a stock, if you think Tesla will drop, you can buy a put for Tesla. If you think Microsoft will go up, you can buy a call for Microsoft. Right? If you are not sure whether it is completely bullish, bearish, you can also make money by doing something called as vertical spreads, credit spreads, where even if stock moves choppy, if it goes little bit up or goes little bit down, there are so many ways you can make money. 90% of the time, you can make money by doing vertical spreads, which is a low risk strategy and yeah, very good for earnings. And then there is another one called as futures trading, right? The problem with stocks and stock options is generally the most of the trading happens between 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central. Right? That is the time most of you might be already doing a job. You might be busy in right, busy with your meetings, or you may buy something suddenly. You have to get onto a call. By the time you come back, already it made profits, and again it dropped. So that is a major issue with stock options or buying stocks. But there is something called as futures trading, which is nearly open 23 hours a day. Right? Every day you can trade from 5 p.m. Central until next day 4 p.m. Central. So futures trading, you can just think as if you are buying a stock. Instead of buying SPY, you are buying ES. Instead of buying QQQ, you are buying NQ futures contract. Instead of buying GLD ETF, you are buying GC future. Instead of buying USO stock, you are buying CL futures contract. So it is similar to buying a stock again, where you think if it is close to bottom, close to support, if it is price is low, it can go up. You buy low, sell high. If you think it already at a resistance, it is already at a top, it moved so much in last few days, then we can sell and buy back at a low price. So that is called as futures trading, which you can do. And you don't have any PDT rules. You don't need to have $25,000, or there is no wash sale rules, or there is nothing like even with a $5,000 account, you can take NQ or GC, CL in your personal accounts. Or there are a lot of prop firms which will give you money to trade on futures. You can use those prop firms and you can make money. Then there is something called as commodity trading, which is similar to futures. Only thing is, futures means it includes all indices which you cannot touch and feel, right? For example, Russell, Dow Jones, ES, right? ES, which is like US 500 stocks. NQ is like all the technology, 100 technology stocks. So, whereas commodities means like gold, right? Or silver, platinum, or soya beans or wheat, which you can touch and feel, right? You can also trade on them. If you think wheat price will go up, you can buy low, sell high. If you think gold price will go up, you can buy low, sell high. If you think gold already moved so much, it is at a resistance or it is at a premium zone, you can sell high, buy low. So that is called commodity trading. Then, just like you have stocks and stock options, in the futures and commodities also, you can directly buy the futures or commodities. You can also do options on them. Again, you can do 23 bar 5, right? Every 23 hours. If you think gold is so much high, if you want to do a bear call spread, if you want to buy a put, you can do it. If you think NASDAQ is so high, it went so much high, and there is FOMC in the next week, there might be a big drop, or Trump is creating a lot of restrictions on China or other countries, or if you feel like there can be a drop, you can do options on future contracts. So which you can do 23 bar, right? 23 hours. So even in the evening time, in the early morning time, when you are right, you don't need to worry about your office hours or other things. So that is another way you can make money, uh, which is options trading using the ES or NQ, CL, GC, silver, all these things. Then forex trading, where you trade the currencies, right? When if you feel like US currency is going up, India currency is going down, you can buy that currency pairs. Or you see Japan is going down or China is going up, whatever it is, right? You have multiple currency types. You can buy, sell those currencies. Again, logic is common for every whatever trading you are doing. The approach is common, which I'll be explaining later. But first, you need to understand what are the different types of instruments you can use the indicators, or what are the different ways you can benefit from the indicators. Then you have crypto trading, right? Earlier, last year, cryptos was little risky, but now we know Trump supports cryptocurrencies, Elon Musk support cryptocurrencies, right? Because Trump is a president now, and Elon Musk is in also in right. He also may get into some major roles. So we can see that lot of right Bitcoin is going up, or Doge is going up, Ethereum. There are a lot of right cryptos which are moving up. So again, we have lot of right. This is the best time whether market moves up or moves down, we can make money. And we know that generally Trump is well known for moving the markets up, right? Doing some, taking some bold decisions which can either move the market so high or move the market so down. In either ways, we have a potential, we have an opportunity to make money. So, how to make money, we'll see. But first, I hope everyone understood what are the different types of trading, right? If you have any questions on this particular slide, yeah, please let me know so that we can go to the next slide. Anyone has any questions on this particular slide, you can put your comments. Right? You have brokerages like IBKR, Thinkorswim, right? Where you can do all, you can buy stocks, you can do futures, you can do commodities, you can do forex, you can do cryptos. Yeah, even with crypto also, you can make money when it goes down, right? Again, you sell high, buy low. Right, futures, right? Every trading, right? If you don't know what you are doing, there is a risk, right? Because they give high margins, and if you don't know what you are trading, definitely. So that's what understanding how to trade, when to trade, having a proper system is always useful. If you don't know and trade with just emotions, then yeah, it is a risky thing, right? Any trading or anything which you do without, right? If you don't know how to drive and you get onto a highway, right? You can get into accidents. In the same way, if you don't know when to buy, when to sell, right? What are the, so that's where your systematic trading will help you to be successful 90% of the time. If you don't understand them, then yeah, that will definitely add risk. Yeah, again, right? Yesterday I did a session on yeah, debit, credit spreads, debit spreads, all those things. Uh, so the margins generally they give, right? For example, if you want to trade GC or MNQ, MES, such type of instruments, even if you have $5,000 in a Ninja Trader account or a Trader Weight account, they will allow you to trade, right? Generally, on the first day, they give you 90% margin. That means even if you have 10% of the amount, you can trade. For day trading, you need very less amount. They will give you 90% as a margin or as a collateral. Then, if you can take trades, make profits. But if you want to hold for more time, then you need bigger account. But if you want to trade on the same day, close on the same day, even if you have 5,000 account, that is good enough. Yeah, on Thinkorswim also it is the same thing, but Ninja Trader gives better margins or gives you better. So even if you have 5K, 6K, you can trade. Right, right. We are not going to get too much detail into what are bull puts, what are bear calls, all those, right? Because that itself is a 2 to 3 hour session, right? Just I want to tell you, show you what are the different ways, what are the different types of instruments are in the market, and how we can use them. When you understand the rules, when you understand when to buy, when to sell, you can use the indicators on all different types of trading. But if you don't understand, if you trade with emotions, definitely, yeah, there is a huge risk involved in trading. If you are buying at the top, right? Everybody bought Tesla, it went to 450, 480. You are thinking it will go to 600, right? Nothing will keep going up, nothing will keep going down. Always there is, right? Price moves in a wave format, goes up, comes down, goes up, creates some higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, and then again it will start creating higher lows or lower lows, right? It will again, the trend will change, right? There is always a support and resistance. After some time, there will be a change of character. right? Initially, it will be creating that breakout structure, or it will be creating that higher highs. Then there will be a change in the trend from bullish. Again, it will become bearish, and then it will start dropping. Again, for a few days, it will drop. Again, it will start going up like that. So most of the retail traders, right, 90%, 95% of retail traders, we lose because we trade with emotions, we trade with some opinions, we trade with some TikTok advertisements or Facebook advertisements. If somebody says that, oh, this Bitcoin will go to 150K, you will buy at 120K, where there is a huge resistance. You buy Tesla at 450 or 480, where there is a huge resistance. We need to always follow what the big market players are doing, right? What the market makers are doing, because they have trillions of dollars, right? Market makers means like all these, right? You are saving all your money in Bank of America, JP Morgan, or all these companies, what they do is, right, they give you 0.1%, 0.2% per annum. They use that money and they do stocks, they do options, they make huge returns. So they can buy millions of stocks, they can buy millions of option calls. At the bottom, they will try to buy, and at the top, they will try to sell. So we have to follow them because they make money 95% of the time. Whereas retail traders, we lose money 95% of the time. If you want to be on the profitable side, you have to understand what the big companies are doing, where they are buying, where they are selling, and then we can be profitable like them. Otherwise, we'll be exactly buying at the top. As soon as you buy, the stock will keep dropping. And then you will wait. You will exactly sell, and again it will stop going up, right? Because you are selling at a low. You wait, and then exactly you sell at a low. That is where the market players are again buying it back. So that is the most common thing why retail traders most of the time fail, because they don't have a systematic approach. They don't have a system where they can follow, where they can trade. So, but yeah, if you follow a system, there is a huge money in trading. So one thing you need to understand is always we need to understand what is the trend in the market, right? Is Tesla in a bullish trend? Is Tesla in a bearish trend? Is Microsoft in bullish, or is Meta in bullish? Or right, whenever you want to trade something, you have to understand what is the trend. Trend means, okay, is it moving up or moving down? And you also need to see how fast it is moving up. Is it just moving little bit up and coming down, again going up, coming down, or there is lot of strength in the trend? And also at what speed it is moving up, right? So, for example, sometimes you have stocks like GameStop or AMC or Tesla. They move so much high. Suddenly, you see within a minute, it moves up $2, $3, $4 like that. Or Nvidia, such type of stocks, there is very high momentum where the strength is very high and the acceleration is very high. So it is important. You are not only just looking is it moving up or not. It is also important to understand what is the strength, what is the momentum, and also you are not just looking at a 5 minute and thinking that it is going up. It is always better if you understand, okay, what is happening at a high level. That means in last 1 hour, is it moving up or not? In last 4 hours, is it moving up or not? In last one day, is it moving up or not? Then once you understand the top-down analysis, right, you are always looking at a higher level. Is it in bullish or bearish? So if your higher level is bullish, then in the 5 minutes time frame, you can always take the buy signals. If your 1 hour time frame or daily time frame is looking bearish, in your 5 minutes, you can always focus on the sell signals. You can wait for the sell signals and you can take the sell signals. So that is very important. So again, right, as you trade, you will understand all these things, but I'm giving a high level definitions. Another concepts you need to understand is in market, so stocks or futures or any instrument, they always move between three different zones. So one of them is called as discount zone, one is called premium zone, one is called equilibrium zone. What do you mean by discount zone? That means that stock is trading at a lower price than the fair value, right? For example, let us say in Dallas, a home is, right, let us say a fair value price is 600K. Suddenly somebody lost his job, he is on H1B, he has to suddenly go back because he is not getting another job. He may sell that house at 500K because he quickly need to dispose all his properties, he need to sell all his home. So that means we are getting at a discount price, right? Fair value is 600K, he is selling at 550K. That 550K is a discount price. Or let us take an example, right? Everybody is moving from California, New Jersey. There is a lot of demand in Dallas or Austin. Even though somebody is telling 600K, people are ready to pay another 10K, 20K, 30K extra, right, on the bid price. They are ready to buy it at 640, 650, right? Because they are selling their California or New York homes with 2 million. For them, 650, another 20, 30K is not a big problem. So that is where, right, if your demand is high, the price, right, much more than the fair value, people are ready to pay. That is where your 650K is like your premium price, 550K is your discount price, 600K is your fair value price. So always we need to understand this concept, which will make you successful in trading. So if something is at a premium, that means there is very high chance at any point of time suddenly there is a recession or some job losses across IT industry. Then suddenly all those whoever paid 650, they may be in huge losses, right? Because they paid so much. Suddenly it may drop to 550. Again, they have to wait for 2 3 years for them to right get their buy price. In the same way, in stocks also, if you are buying in a Tesla at 480, it may take another 2 3 months for Tesla to go back to 480. Right? You should not. When the price is at discount zone, we have to buy. When the price is at a premium zone, you take the profits. When the price is at equilibrium, you have to see like, okay, what is the trend? What is the momentum? What is the strength? If it is somewhere in between, either you ignore it, don't trade, or you see like, okay, what is the overall trend, right? Is a lot of buyers trying to buy it and take it to the premium zone, or are they trying to sell it off and it is going back to the discount zone, right? Price will not always go from discount to premium and premium to discount. Sometimes it will go from premium to equilibrium, and again, if there is lot of demand from equilibrium, it will go to premium, or it may go from discount to equilibrium, and then again it will drop to discount zone. So that equilibrium is where there can be an indecision. You don't know whether it may go up, it may go down, it can go any side. But when it is at a premium, the chances are high, 90% chances it will drop. When it is a discount, 90% chances it will go up. So that concept is very, very important for you to understand. For example, if a price is a discount zone, and also you see that lot of big companies, right? Bank of America, JP Morgan, they are ready to buy the stock. Then that gives you a lot more confidence. You know that, right? Let me show you some simple example so you'll understand it. Right, whatever I'm explaining, just let me show you with a simple example so it will be more clear. So, for example, right, if you see here, right, this is called your discount zone. Where you see the discount, that means NXPI, or let's go to Microsoft. Most of you know about Microsoft. So, for example, right, this is your discount zone where all the big companies, lot of, right, all of them want to buy the stock around 400, 410. You can see lot of buy order blocks, right? Everybody want to buy at this price. There is a lot of volume around this price, right? There are lot of buy transactions or buying volume. Whereas around 455, 460 or around 470, there is 16 million of sell orders. That means all these people, all these Bank of America, JP Morgan who are buying here, they want to take profits somewhere here. They are expecting that Microsoft may go somewhere here after earnings, and then there can be a big drop. So we should try to sell somewhere close to this area, premium area. We should always try to buy somewhere here. This is our equilibrium, right? It is like a midpoint. So for example, if I see now, right, it already moved so much from 410 to nearly 440, 450. It may go another $10. But if you are buying somewhere close to this price, you are taking a risk. But if you are buying somewhere close to this price, you have a high potential to make money, make like nice profits. So it is very, very important for each of you to understand, if you want to make money, try to buy close to the discount zone, try to sell close to the premium zone. If you see that you have a huge buy order blocks, right? It came all the way to the bottom. Big companies are buying. If you buy calls, you do bull put spreads, you buy the stock, you will make nice profits. But if you are buying somewhere here, because you some friend told that, oh, I bought Microsoft at 410, now it is 450, I made nice profits in last 1 week. Then because your friend told, you are buying somewhere at here, right? Your friend may not tell that he already sold it. You buy it, next day it will drop because you are buying at a top. Right? That's what happens with retail traders, because they don't have a proper tools or proper system to know where they have to buy, where they have to sell. They are always on the losing side. But when you use a proper system, when you trade along with the big companies, you are you are in a much better position. Right? You will be in a much better position because 95% of the time they make money. If you follow them, right? If you know somebody is very good in your class and you are studying with him, right? You will make nice marks like him. But if you are studying with somebody who is last in the class, right? You may also watch some TV or something without studying, and you may get the lowest rank. In the same way, we know big companies make 95% of the time they make money in the market. So if you can follow the big market makers, you will be successful. In the same way, right? Let us go to gold. So the concept is same, right? Whether you do it for futures or currencies or whatever it is, if you see that gold moved all the way to the top, right? The nearly at the 2600, there are 177,000 buyers. So you can see a lot of buyers here, right? It was 167,000 buyers. So it kept on going up and up. Now you are at a premium zone, right? You have nearly 191,000 sell order blocks. That means the companies are ready to dump, the big companies are ready to dump gold at any point of time. Maybe tomorrow, day after, we may see a big drop on GC, right? Gold. So if I buy some puts, right, whenever I see that there is a reversal candle, a red candle, right, it kept on going up and up and up, right? From last nearly last 1.5 month, gold keep on going up. So if there is a bad news with FOMC or something, then we may see a huge drop on Wednesday in the coming week. So if I buy some bear call spreads, right? I do some bear call spread here. I sell some 28.40, I sell some 28.60. Your risk is minimal because there is very right. You are already at a premium zone at a top of the right. This price went all the way to the top. Now, at any point of time, there can be a big drop, big rug pull. There can be a huge drop, right? If you go to NQ, right, which is like your Nasdaq. If you go to NQ, right, for example, you are already at a premium zone, right? Or for example, right, on Friday we made huge profits with bear call spreads and QQQ bear call spreads. For example, if I'm trading on 1 hour time frame, right? On Friday morning, we are at the top, at the premium zone. We saw a huge sell order block. Then, if you do QQQ puts, you do SPY puts, you do bear call spreads with SPX, there was a huge drop, right? Nearly for entire day, we saw a drop and we made huge profits. So it's all about waiting for that. It went all the way to the top, started dropping, right? Maybe today evening also we may see further drop because still you can see that in 1 hour it is in a still sellers are in full control. It can drop further, right? Where it may come all the way to 21,680 and then it may start moving up. So if you buy here at the premium zone, you are taking a huge risk. But if you sell here, if you see big companies are selling, and if you sell here, you can make a lot of money, right? That too, you are not just shorting it, you are doing a bear call spread here. You are selling some 22 120 call, buying some 22 200 call. Then you already know it is overbought. You already know big companies are selling. The price to go much further high is very, very minimal. So that's what we did on Friday morning with SPX. We saw that SPX is so right, it is at a premium zone. So we went ahead, we did 61.20, 61.30 bear call spread. Because it is very difficult for a price to break this premium zone. There are a lot of sell orders here. It will not go up. So you can even do the puts, but if you buy puts and if it stays consolidated, right? Sometimes when it goes all the way to the top, sometimes it will consolidate for some time. It will stay choppy for some time. But if you do bear call spreads, the time decay, the implied volatility, all those will be at your advantage. Even if it stays choppy, you will make money. If it drops, you will make full 100% money. If it goes little bit up also, you'll make money. So like that, there are strategies where you can make money 90% of the time, right? You are waiting for premium zone, you are waiting for a sell order block, and then you are doing a bear call spread. Or let us say, right, let us take some example like, right, for example, you are here, somewhere here at the bottom, right? You have a 470,000 buy order block. It came all the way to the bottom, right? Last week itself, I told, right, PDD may go up coming week. So now if you do a bull put spread here, right, when there is a huge buy order block, go a little bit and you sell 100 put, buy 95 put, all that money is yours because the price, right, there are a lot of buy orders, lot of buyers are waiting here. The price cannot break this price. It will keep going up. So like that, when you when you are oversold, when you are at a huge buy order block, you can do bull puts. When you are overbought, when you are at the top, right? Within 1 2 weeks, it moved all the way up. Now it is at a premium zone. Now it is here. If you also see there is a big sell order block here, then if I do my bear call spread here somewhere, right? If I tomorrow morning if I sell some 113 call, buy 115 call, my risk is minimal. I can make few $100 tomorrow by end of the day, right? Because you are already it moved so much high, right? It cannot keep moving up and up. There will be always some retracement. It may come little bit down, 3 4 5 6 points down, and then again it may go up. So what I'm doing, I'm selling my bear call here, buying one more call here as a protection, as a hedge. So if it drops, right, by end of tomorrow, you'll make some $500 600 with the PDD bear call spread. So like that, if you understand what you're doing, there is a lot of money. So that understanding premium zone, discount zone, equilibrium, buy order block, sell order block. So whatever you are seeing here, right? This is this is a buy order block. This is a buy order block. This is a buy order block. So that means big companies kept their limit orders here. They want to buy here. If stock comes here, they want to buy. So whenever price drops, suddenly it will again go up because there are a lot of buyers here. If you go to Lulu, there are a lot of buyers here, right? For example, you are at a discount, you see a big buy order block. You can confidently go and take a bull put or you can buy calls, you can buy the stock. You are at a discount, you are at a big buy order block. You can 100% you will make money or minimum 99% you will, unless there is sudden bad news about Lulu company. It already came all the way down. Now you are at a discount zone. You see a big buy order block. It will keep moving, right? You buy the stock, you will make money. You do calls, you may make money. You do bull put spread, you will make money, right? It may go all the way until this 420, around 420 area. That is where again the premium zone. That is where the big companies may sell off. So understanding those concepts, and then you see something called as fair value gap, right? These are buy fair value gaps. That means there are more buyers who are interested. There are more buy orders sitting here. Not only these buy orders, there are some more buy orders here. There are some more buy orders here, some more buy orders here. So whenever price tries to come down, again these buy orders will right, push the price up. Whenever price comes touches this, it will push up. Whenever price comes here, it will push it up. So these green fair value gaps will act as a mini support. Right? This is very strong support. Whereas These fair value gaps will act as a mini support, a small support. In the same way, you will see some red fair value gaps, right? For example, if I go to TXN, so right again, I already explained. We saw that before earnings, it went all the way to the top. It was at a premium. We saw a sell order block. So 99% we know that after earnings it will drop. We got some nice 100 contracts that made 30,000 to 40,000 in one day because you saw that price is already at a premium, right? Generally after earnings, either it should go so much high or drop so much because you are already at a big, right, at a premium zone. You are already somewhere where you have lot of sell orders. So there is nearly 6 million sell orders here. So the chance of price going up is very, very minimal. So if I do a bear call spread here, right? I am going here, I am selling this call and buying this call. Then the chance of price going above this is very, very, very less. So now again it is all the way close to the bottom from nearly to $10. It came to 185. Maybe after 1 2 days, we may again start seeing this going up because there are a lot of buyers waiting here. So if I do a bull put here, right? I tomorrow morning if I do once, right, I sell 180 put and I buy some 175 put, 99% I will make profits because price will not drop below this buy order block. So, so this is called as a fair value gap, right? Bearish fair value gap. If you see the red rectangle, that is bearish. That means again when price comes here, starts going up, this will act as a resistance. If it is a green fair value gap, that is a support. If it is a red fair value gap, that is a resistance. So price will touch, start moving up, 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 up. Then it will go again start dropping. So from here to here, the price can move. So like that, once you understand the concepts, once you understand the logic, you can make nice profits. So buy order block, sell order block, fair value gap, and also you have something called as previous day high, right? For example, this previous week low, previous day low, previous week high. So generally this previous week low, that means this is the lowest price in the previous week. So the big companies want to put their liquidity, their buy order somewhere below the previous week low. So that's why it may come here, touch this, and then start moving up. So understanding that previous week low, previous week high, generally your previous day high will act as a strong resistance. Your previous week high will act as a strong resistance. Your previous week low, previous month low, they will act as strong support. So yeah, that is one more thing you need to understand. When you see on a chart those values, then there can be either a big drop or big bounce from those values. Then there is something called as EMA 200, right? If you see on the charts, generally you will see an yellow line, right? For example, you see this yellow line. Normally, generally that will act as a support or resistance. If price tries to go from the bottom, that will act as a resistance. If price is coming from the top and tries to touch that, it will act as a support. So it is also important for you to understand EMA 200 generally in a longer time frame that will act as support and resistance. Then there is something called as consolidation zone or a range or a choppy zone. That means price is just there is no trend, there is no uptrend or downtrend. After certain point, right? Suddenly it moves some 100 points up. Now sellers want to bring it down, buyers want to take it further up. So there is a tough competition, right? There are 50 buyers, 50 sellers. All this, right? For example, if you look at gold, it went all the way up, right? All this time buyers were in full control. Now there might be some consolidation here. Buyers will try to bring it down, sellers, right? Buyers will try to take it up, sellers will try to bring it down. Again, some buyers will try to take it up, sellers will bring it down. So for some, right, maybe for a few hours or it will happen. And then sellers will take the control and bring it all the way down. So whenever that happens, that is called as a consolidation zone or a choppy zone where price is neither moving up or neither moving down. So it is in a very, very a small zone. For example, here, right? You can see gold was just coming down, moving, going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going. So it was just in a small range, right? Earlier, it there was a huge drop on gold. Then buyers are trying to take it up, but sellers are trying to bring it down. So that is called as a console. When you see that there is a box, a blue box or a red box, that means price is moving in a very small area, just moving up and down. So if you are not an experienced trader, you better avoid any taking any signals in these type of zones, right? Because there is no proper movement, there is no direction. Suddenly you buy here, it will drop, or it is started going up. You try, you feel like oh it is going up, immediately it will drop. So you should not, when it is in a consolidation zone, either you have to go to smaller time frame, go to 1 minute and you trade, or you don't trade at all. So that consolidation or a range or a choppy zone, it is very important. And then, right, just like you have discount and premium, you have something called as you know, so this is called as a channel, right? So if you see this is a channel top, this is the channel bottom. So always you should try to buy close to the bottom. Always you should try to short close to the top. So now you are right in gold. We are close to the channel top, close to a resistance, right? This is the resistance. This is the support. When price comes here, you see a buy here, you go long. If you get a sell here, you go short. You will make nice profits. But if you get a buy somewhere here, you don't buy because immediately there is a lot of sellers are waiting to dump it. Right? If you are buying something close to resistance or close to the channel top, you are it is just like you are buying close to the premium. In the same way, you let us say you get a sell signal close to the bottom, close to the support. You should not, right? Support means that is where lot of buy orders are there. That is where lot of buyers bought this gold in the previous last month or last 1 year. So that means that is a price where there is a high possibility to go up. This is a price where there is a high possibility to go down. So you should never go against the trend or against the historical results, right? There is always a 10% chance it may break it, but 90% chance for it to drop from here. So gold is at a close resistance. There is very high possibility for we may see a big drop either tomorrow, day after. We may see a big drop on gold. So if any of your spouses want to buy gold, they can wait for some time and buy it. The next week we may see a huge drop. Right? Your gold prices. If you watch this chart, that will help you to know when to buy the gold, when to not to buy the gold. You are at a resistance. Right? If you want to buy some jewelry, this is not a right time. You wait for it to drop and you can, or if you see crude oil, you know when the gas price will go up, when you have to fill your tank, right? Based on crude oil prices, your fuel gas prices will keep going up and down. So now you are at a close to resistance. So this is called as a channel bottom. This is the channel top. You should always try to buy close to the channel bottom. You should always try to sell close to the channel top. If you are right, so here your T5 went all the way to the top. Your top trend went all the way to the top. Now you are at a resistance. So if I do a bear call spread something here, you will make nice profits, right? If you are somewhere here, now you do a bull put somewhere at the bottom, you will make nice profits, right? So if GC is at a resistance, then you don't want to trade futures. You are more of a stocks player, right? You can see that GLD went all the way to the top. So if you buy some bear call spreads tomorrow for GLD, you will make nice profits. That means you are telling them, right? Some retail trader who thinks that gold can go further high, but you know there is a very strong resistance. There can be a big drop on gold. If you do something like 260, you sell 260 call, you buy 265 call, you collect some money. If price stays below 260, 262, all the money is yours. Now, because there is a strong resistance, the chances for it to go from 255 to 260 is very, very minimal. Even if it goes to 260 and again drop also, you'll make money. So by watching one chart, right, if you watch GC, it is like you are watching GLD. If you watch silver, it is like watching SLV. If you watch NQ or QES, It is like you are watching SPY, SPX, lot of other tickers. So by watching one chart, you can make money with stocks, options, futures, everything. Right? If you watch ES, so I'm watching ES chart. So I see that there is a strong resistance here, right? You are at a resistance. So there is a high possibility for a drop on ES. So unless it goes above this, we may see much bigger drop, right? Already we saw on Friday it started dropping. We may see more drop, more drop, more, right? So this is like your discount zone. This is like your equilibrium. This is like your premium. So now it came to the equilibrium and started dropping. Tomorrow, day after, right? Tomorrow also, if it is a bearish day, then you can do a bear call here, or you can do with SPY, you can do with QQQ, you can do with TQQ, or you can buy SQQ calls, right? If you see SQQ, right, which is you can buy stocks. So now SQQ came all the way to a support, right? There is a support area. There is a high possibility for SQQ to go up, right? It went all the way to the top, started dropping, right? It is always against QQQ. If QQQ goes up, SQQ will go down. So it came all the way down to the midpoint and then started going up. Now all the red candles, then you can see a green candle. So tomorrow if ES drops, QQQ, SPY, SPX drops, this will keep going up. You can buy calls or you can buy the stock. You put $28. By next 3 4 days, it may go to $32. You make 10%, 15% profit. Like that, by watching one chart, you can take multiple trades. But so that is about a channel where you can do channel top, channel bottom. Channel bottom is like a discount zone, channel top is like a premium zone. And then there is something called as prop firms, right? What do you mean by prop firms? Where you don't need to put your own money, right? You may feel like, oh, trading is risky. You might heard, oh, trading is gamble, trading will lose money. There might be a lot of things you might have heard, but if you don't want to take risk with your own money, there are prop firms which will give you a 50,000 dummy account, right? Paper account for $15. For example, if you go to Elite Trader Fund or Bullnox or Apex, you may get a 50K account for approximately $20. That means you have to complete a challenge. Then they will give you an account where you can make real money. So if you follow the rules, if you take the trades, then you can, without using your own money, you can make real money, real profits. So there are members in our channel making who are making right 5K, 6K per month. Now they are making 60K, 70K using the prop firms. So there are a lot of success stories on the YouTube channel. Whenever you are free, you can go to YouTube, Right Choice Advisors. You can listen to all their success stories. So again, right, using the same indicator, top trend indicator. Now you are in a downtrend. Your channel is in a downtrend. It start or right it may, so but price came to support now, right? This green bar is a support. So tomorrow if we see SQQ going up further, then it may go all the way to the top. In the same way QQQ may start dropping. We may see, right, it is close to somewhere resistance. So it went up close to, if it goes little bit up, then there might be a big drop on QQQ. So if you understand the concepts and trade, you will be 90% of the time you will be successful. Then there are platforms called Ninja Rhythmic, Tradeaway. There, these prop firms generally use those brokerage, right? Just like we have Thinkorswim, Webull. These are two brokerage platforms. Ninja Rhythmic is more of a traditional platform where you use it along with Rhythmic for the data feed. Tradeover is like more of a new type of technology where you can do it on app, your MacBooks, your mobile apps. So this is so when you want to get a prop firm accounts, what I suggest is getting a Tradeover is much better because it is a you can get one Rhythmic account just for the sake of installing this replicant software. But otherwise, you can get most of the TradeAway accounts because you can connect TradeAway to TradingView. You can connect TradeAway to multiple other platforms. Ninja Rhythmic is more of a traditional software. Then there is right a software called Replicanto, which is a software. So, for example, if I am right, I can go here. I can connect from here. I can connect to one of the TradeAway accounts. Once I connect the TradeAway account, If I take any trade here, right, let us say I see that gold is looking very bearish tonight. When market opens, if I see that gold is dropping, I can start taking shorts on the gold. So I see that gold already moved so much up. There is, right, it is at a resistance in the daily time frame. It already started dropping on Friday in the hourly time frame, 5 minutes time frame. So I can connect, right? If I want, I can connect to my IBKR account, right? I can trade in my personal account, or I can connect to Webull, trade in my personal account. Or I don't want to use my own money. I can buy a prop firm account and I can use trade away. And then when I do buy or sell here, I can make money, right? If you see here, price went all the way to the top, right? That means it was buyers took the control, took it all the way to the top. Now sellers took the control, right? If you see the red line, that means sellers are in control. If you see the green line, buyers are in control. Now they took the control. They may, right? Maybe for next 1 or 2 days, the gold price may drop all the way. So now if I short, whenever I see a sell signal, if I short, I'll make nice profits, right? Because overall it is in bearish trend. Now I'll go to 5 minutes. I see that in daily it is bearish. In 1 hour it is bearish. So now when if I see a sell signal, you'll make huge money, right? You got a buy, but very quickly, right? Within 2 3 candles, it started dropping. So when your higher time frames are looking bearish, right? 1 hour is bearish. Your daily is nearly at the top, bearish. So now in this lower time frame, you only focus on the sell signal because your buy signal will be only a small pullback. Your sell signal will be for 1 hour. This is only for 15 minutes. By the time you buy, suddenly you see again it is dropping. So that's why it is very important for you to understand what is that, right? That's why it is called a top down approach. You are watching in the higher time frames. Based on the higher time frame trend, you are taking the trades in the lower time frames. Then you will be very successful whenever you get a sell signal, right? Today evening, if it goes little bit up, if I see a sell signal, I'll take a trade, make money. Again it may go little bit up, and then again I'll get a sell signal. Again I can make $150. And with the help of this replicanto, with the help of prop firms, right, you can take one account, you can take 20 accounts, you can take 50 accounts. If the same trade I can copy into 50 accounts, you are making only $100, but you can copy that into 50 accounts and you can multiply your profits, right? So today evening we'll make a lot of profits with GC because it is very bearish. It came all the way down. Today evening it will go a little bit up and again it will drop. Again it will go a little bit up, again it will drop. It will come all the way somewhere to 2766 by tomorrow. So now with the help of prop firms, with the help of replicanto, you can replicate your success. You can scale up as much as you want, right? You can have 10 accounts. Even though you make $100, that is 1,000 profit without using your own money. If you have 20 accounts, that is a 2,000 profit, 100 into 20. So that's why this software is very, very helpful to make, right? You can scale up as much, right? Your job salary, even to make it double, even if you work 20 hours a day, your salary may not become double. But once you understand all these concepts, once you start taking trades in the right trend, using the proper top-down approach or using the understanding, okay, 1 hour it is bearish, it is dropping. So in 5 minutes, I have to take the sell signals, then you will make nice profits. So then we have mainly 4 5 indicators which are helping us to make 90% profit. So this I already explained, right? This is the top trend where you can see where is the resistance, where is the support. If the higher time, right, if 1 hour is bearish, you mainly look for the sell signals. If 1 hour is bullish, you only look for the buy signals, right? So whenever it goes here, I try to sell, make money. So if something is bullish, I'll only look for buy signals. That is the top, right, top trend software. Then you have T5 software, which will always show you visual representation. It will show, right, it is showing that our buyers took control. There is a pullback. Now sellers took the control. Sellers are in. So if I see sellers are in control, and if I see that right? Top right here, it went all the way up. Sellers took the, I see the sell signal, and then I see the sellers took the control. So here, this software is telling me sellers are in control. This software is also telling me sellers are in control. I can make nice profits with a short. I can click on the sell. Whenever it comes all the way to the bottom, I can click on the buy. I can take the profits. So you are using a confluence. I am not just depending on one software. I am using this software and this software. Both are telling that it will drop. I can sell it and make money. Or this software also, right? For example, you can see that this is another software which will show you where your sellers are. This is the premium zone. Here also it went all the way to the top. It started dropping, right? As you know, premium zone is where the big companies will sell off. So I see that it went to the premium zone, started dropping. I see that it started dropping. So my price pulse is telling it will drop. My T5 is telling it will drop. My top trend is telling it will drop. Now I have 100% right from here to here. That is nearly $600-700 with one contract. But what I'm telling you is you just capture $100. You don't even wait for $500-600. Even if we get $100 somewhere, right? This turn to red. Your T5 turn to red. Your T5 turn to red. Your top trend turn to red. Everything turn to red when you have a proper confluence, right? I have another indicator which is my reversal indicator. It went all the way from bottom to the top, right? Whenever it goes above the band, it will start dropping, or whenever it goes all the way below the band, it may start going up. So this went all the way to the top. This went all the way to the top. Price pulse went all the way to the premium zone. Top trend went all the way to the resistance. Now all the softwares are telling price will drop. My risk is minimal if I do a short, because right when your four or five friends are telling there is a good community, buy a home there, you will buy. But if one friend is telling it is good, one friend is telling it is bad, you may not buy. In the same way, you have this software, all four, five softwares are telling price can drop. So that's what we use. We have top trend, we have price pulse, we have T5, T55, reversal indicator. And then we have a pattern called as a bullish pattern, magical bullish pattern, magical bearish pattern. If we, for example, right, what do you mean by magical bullish pattern? I'll show you some example, right? For example, Lulu on Friday. So price came all the way to the bottom, right? Buyers took the control, sellers took the control around 835, 840. Price is at a bot. That means it got oversold. Now buyers took the control. If you see a green dot, that means buyers took the control. So this software is telling me that price can go up. Now the gap is increasing between these two levels. The price can go up. I got an indication from this software. Then when it will give me a notification telling that, right, I will receive a notification. Now the trend got changed from buyers to from sellers to buyers. When I get that notification, I can go to price pulse and see, right? Here buyers took the control. Then if I go to price pulse, I see that there is a huge buy order block here, or it is at a discount zone, right? I can see a lot of buyers are buying it. So now my second software is also telling me whenever you receive this notification, you will go and check, okay, is price pulse telling me the same thing? Yes. Is my, right, my T5 line changed to green? Yes. Then my reversal, right? It went all the way to the bottom of the band, started moving up. So my reversal indicator is telling the same thing. What is happening with my top trend, right? Everything became green completely. My trend is bullish. My momentum is bullish. Trend strength is green. I got a buy signal. So if you see, it came to the bottom of the channel. I got a buy at a bottom of the channel. If you get a right buy at a bottom of channel, that is a good opportunity. If you get a sell close to the top of the channel, that is a good opportunity. So all the four, five softwares are telling you same thing, then that is a perfect opportunity, right? Or let us take a example of bearish, right? Let's go to QQQ. So now initially I'll wait for this, right? Around morning 9 o'clock, it gave an indication that now sellers took the control at the top, right? This is like your premium zone. This is like your top of the channel. This is like uh, your basically that is your high price. So always we know sellers want to sell off. So you will receive an alert, right? For example, if I go here and I see around 9:25, it is telling that T5 price is reversing at 532.2 on 5-minute time frame. Right? I got a notification. Right? You can set an alert whenever the trend changes from bullish to bearish or bearish to bullish. Let me know. So it gave me an alert that okay, now the price is reversing. The trend is reversing. Right? I can go here and I can set an alert. I can go. I can select okay T5. Whenever there is a trend change, let me know. If I create an alert, it will it will give me a notification. Okay, now price went all the way to the top. Now it started dropping. So whenever I receive the notification, I can go and I'll see, okay, price pulse, where I am. Okay, it shows that I am at a premium zone, right? Okay, this is telling me it will drop, and this is right, I am at a premium zone. So now my confidence increased. Okay, we are at a premium zone. That's good. Then I'll go to T55. I got a strong sell signal, right? My T55 also gave a strong sell signal. Now I'll go to reversal. I got a reversal signal, right? It went all the way to the top, went above the band, started dropping. So I got that. Now I go to top trend. I see that over. It went all the way, touched the resistance, started dropping. So all my softwares are telling me your price will drop. So now if you go and see options premium, right? So when you got that, right, on January 24th. So we know that it is already at a top, right? If NQ or ES they are at premium zone, your SPX can make huge money. So we did bear calls with SPX. We did bear calls with SPY. We did bear calls with QQQ. I said like you can also buy QQQ 532 puts or SPY 609 put if you cannot do spreads. The advantage with spreads is even if it remains in a consolidation, right? Without dropping, if it just stays here, you will make money. If you buy puts and if it drops big, right? From 532, it went to 528, right? That means you would have made 200, 300% with the puts if somebody bought 532 put. But it went all the way down. So with SPX, we made huge profits with SPY, with QQQ, with TQQ, because all your softwares are telling the same thing, right? This is a magical bearish pattern. When it went all the way to the top, the trend changed at the top, and then your indicators, you are at a premium zone. You got a strong sell signal. You are already at the top of the band. Your top trend is also you are at a resistance. Then everything matched. Then we made huge profits. So like that, you can see right many examples on the day. We took, for example, we took something like UPS 134 put 8.6 at 11:55. Right? Let's go to UPS. So around what time I took it? UPS 134 put. So if you see here, right, it went all the way to the top. Then you got it right. At what time I got it? Uh, yeah, here it started reversal. I did not put an alert on the sticker. So, but it started dropping. So if I go to the price pulse, right? I am at a premium zone. If I go to T55, it basically gave a sell signal here. If I go to RC reversal, it went all the way to the top of the band, touched the top, and then started dropping. If I go to my top trend, I got a sell signal, the trend got changed complete to red. Then within few minutes, right? UPS, we got it for 60 cents. Just within, yeah, within few minutes, we made 20-30% profit. If we'd have waited, that would have made much more. Let us look at Meta, right? We got Meta puts. Meta 650 put at $3 for 124 at 12:33 p.m. So if you go to Meta, so if you see it around 12:30 p.m., right? You went all the way to the top, started dropping. You got a sell signal. Your RC, right? It went all the way to the top of the band, started dropping. You got a strong sell signal. It turned to red. You got a sell here, right? You went all the way to the premium zone. So now you're right. You got confidence, right? Whenever you are at the top, you want to sell. Whenever you are at the top, you want to sell. So within few minutes, right? Meta, we did bear calls. We got the puts. You can see that Meta bear call nearly $10,000. Meta 650, 655 bear call for next week, right? If it because if it is a lotto for the same day, if suddenly the direction you are on the right side, then you can make huge profits. Because you are taking the next week expiry, your risk is low, your reward is also low. I got the 650 put with 50 contracts, it made nearly, right? You can see 11,000, 1,000, 3,000, just with one signal, right? It made nearly 15, $16,000 within few minutes, right? Because you got a, right? It went all the way to the top, started dropping. You are at a premium zone, started dropping. You got a strong sell signal, it started dropping. You went above the band, it started dropping. You got a sell and your color change, right? It went all the way to the resistance, started dropping. So whenever you get this alert, just go and check all the others. If all the others are telling you the same thing, then you will make huge profit, right? Where you can do it with futures, you do with stocks, you do with options, you do with commodities, currencies. All you need is wait for top or wait for bottom. If you get the trend change at the top, then if all the others are also telling that it will draw right, if your reversal is telling it went to the top of the band, if the top trend is telling you are at a resistance, then 99% you will make huge profits. So that's how, right? When you look for that confluence, right, bullish pattern, you create those alerts. Whenever you receive an alert, check if you're right. If it is a bullish alert, you have to be close to discount zone, or you have to be close to support in the top trend. You have to be at the bottom of the reversal band, right? Or you have to see a big buy order block with a fair value gap, or you should have a strong buy signal from T55. If any of these things conditions satisfy, you can confidently buy stocks, ETFs, currencies, cryptos, futures, or you can buy option calls, or you can do bull put spreads for stocks and futures. If more the confidence, more stronger the signal, right? If all these things are satisfied, then you can confident, right? That's where I went with 200 contracts, 300 contracts. In the same way, you receive a notification at the top, right? If you are close to premium zone, you are close to top of the channel or close to a resistance, your price is reversing at the top of the reversal band. You got a strong sell signal or you are close to big sell order block. You can confidently short stocks, ETFs, currencies, cryptos, futures, or you can buy option puts, or you can do bear call spreads for stocks or futures. If more the confidence, more stronger the signal. So all we need to is wait for that systematic approach. Whenever I receive that alert, right? Whenever I say, right, I got an alert that okay, P5 price is Meta is reversing at 647, right? At 12:35. Immediately I'll go there. Okay, it is reversing. I see, okay, this is okay. Here I see it is at the top. Here I see it is changing to bearish. Here I see that we are at a premium zone. Here I see that it already touched the top of the band, started dropping. Here I see that I am at a resistance, it is dropping. So that's it. One signal is enough for you to make $400-500. Right? If you get 100, right? All that softwares are telling you the same thing. Then you will. So if you can find one, right? Every day you will find 30, 40 setups. But even if we find one, two setups with futures and you copy the same into 20 accounts, 30 accounts, you have unlimited, right? You can make $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day, which already few members, right, are making. A few members are learning. They will be, will see a lot more success stories. But all we are doing is waiting for that alert. Whenever you receive the alert, just go and check the confluence. If all the indicators are telling you the same thing, then you can confidently hold it for more time. If only five, right, three out of five are telling, then maybe you will quickly make $100 profit come out. If five out of five are telling you the same thing, then you can make $500, $600 with one futures trade, one short trade or one long trade. Right? You can go with the 200 to 100 contracts with your option puts or option bear calls. Right? When I am already at a top, if I am doing a bear call spread somewhere here, your risk is zero because you know that it is already dropping. All the softwares are telling it will drop. And I am doing bear call some, right? If I buy puts and if it stays choppy, my risk is high. But if I, right, because all the softwares are telling, I also bought the puts. But if I see that only three out of five are telling me that it will drop, then instead of buying puts, what I can do, I'll do a bear call spread. I'll sell 650, I'll buy 655 because the chance for Meta to go above 650 is very, very minimal now. Then all the money collected is 100% yours. Without taking a risk, you can make 95% of the time you can make money. So that's how when you follow a systematic approach, when you understand what you are doing, 90% of the time we can make money. Right? So that is the magical bullish or bearish pattern, which is working very, very good for us. Right? We are making nice profits. So if you want to be part of it, become successful like a lot of others, you can join, you can be part of it. Or if you want to keep watching, you can keep watching until you get the confidence. Right, at any point you will join. Right, I'm sure that if not here, if not now, maybe after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, most of you will join because you'll every day, every 2 days, you will see some success stories. You will see more and more people getting payouts because it is like a magical pattern. Right, it is working 95% of the time. It is working good. If you want to come learn, practice, and create that backup plan so that even if IT jobs, some sudden layoffs because of AI, because of your age, because of too much, right? Sometimes your too much of experience also is a disadvantage in this country, right? If you have 25 years of experience, they cannot pay you high billing rates. And if they pay low billing rates, they are worried that you may leave at any point of time if you get another good job or if you get another good salary at some other company. You know about AI. So all because of all these things, having a backup plan, right? Having another idea, right? Another plan where you can create that income, and you can make much more than what you are making in your IT jobs. If you take time to understand, learn, practice, follow the rules, you can make huge. So that's what I wanted to share. That's what I'm doing. Right? It is up to you. If somebody wants to do right, if somebody is a high risk trader, they can always do puts. If somebody is a low risk trader, they can always do bear calls. So, or if somebody, right, I took all the trades because all the indicators are telling it will drop. Right, we made so much profits on the day. Right, if you see, we are making 90-95% success. Right, we took DAL, Delta Airlines. Right, if you go here, right, it went all the way to the top. Right, you can see including timings. Right, at what time we took it, Delta Airlines around 12:37 p.m. Right, I am in central time zone. So if you go to the chart, So around, so delta, right around 12:35, I got an alert. E5 price is reversing on Delta Airlines. That means it is telling that okay, now sellers are taking control. So I see that okay, right, it is dropping. Now I go to price pulse. I see that I am at premium zone. Okay, right, your checklist, one condition satisfied. I went to T55, I got a strong sell. Okay, second condition satisfied. Right, I see that it went to the top and then it started, right, it went all the way to the top of the band. Then whenever it goes above the band, it will try to come to the bottom of the band. I see that it is dropping from the midpoint, so definitely it will go and touch the bottom point. I see in the top trend, I see there is a huge resistance. There is a sell indicator going all the way down. So now I got 100% confidence, right? So Delta Airlines, okay, I think I, yeah, just got some few contracts, but within few minutes we made some 200, $300 with 10 contracts. Chewy 40 put. So if I go and see Chewy 40 put, so you can see, right, what is the time? Chewy 40 put, 12:57 p.m. So around this time, right, it went all the way to the top and then it started dropping. Then I am at a premium zone. Then reversal indicator, this went all the way to the top of the band, started dropping. My top trend, it went all the way to the resistance, it gave a sell signal. It went all the way to the bottom. So, right, we got 90 contracts, around $1,300. So, right, Netflix, we got Netflix 975, 965 bull put for 131, around 123. If I go here, Netflix, right, if you see around 125, I got a message T5 price is reversing on Netflix at 974. So if you see around the time frame, it came all the way to the bottom. I got a buy signal. It came all the way to the bottom. It started going up. So immediately we got some bull put spreads. It went nearly 10 points up or 6, 7 points up. Within few minutes, the Netflix bull put gave 5,000, right? From 100, $6,000 within few minutes. So that's what. So if we follow, if you, right, you are looking for a confluence, then there is a huge opportunity for each of us. And there is no competition here. If more of us take the trades, it is much better for all of us because your volume will increase. We all can make huge profits. There is no competition in trading. So all we are looking is confluence, and then we are checking that all our softwares are telling the same thing. Then we enter the trade. 90% of the time, we can make money with stocks, options, futures, whatever we take. So that's it, everyone. I wanted to share. So there is a huge possibility. So that's what I told you, right? You can create the alert. I can go here. I can say E5. Whenever there is a change in the trend, let me know. And once I create the alert, whenever there is a change in the trend, I'll get a message saying that okay, now Netflix is moving up or Meta is going down. Then I'll go and I'll check with all the others. If all the others are also telling the same thing, then that's a perfect opportunity. Within few minutes, you make $500,000, even with a 5 contracts, 10 contracts. So again, if you want to, right, part of it and start making money from today with right, you can do with your with your personal accounts. You can do with your prop firms, or you can trade on paper account for 2 3 days until you gain the confidence. Once you see that you are making 90% success, then you can confidently take in your personal account. So right? On a Friday, right? Anything, Friday is a lotto, right? You don't have much time for the expiry, right? Suddenly if it quickly moves up, you can make huge profits. You can make 100%, 200%. Or if suddenly stays choppy, right? That candle you got a confirmation, but after one two candles, if it stays choppy, that can also become zero. That's why whatever trades you take on a Friday in last 1 2 hours, they can make huge, or they can also be. So that's why we call them as lottos. Yeah, when you subscribe to the indicators, we have a setup session today. We'll help you to set up all these indicators, everything. You can do with personal account also, right? As I said, you have, right? You can just go here. You can take in a paper account, paper trading account, or you can take, and you will see, right? Otherwise, you generally know, most of us, right? We don't generally, if something is good, mostly we do, we don't appreciate. If there is a complaint, we'll be first to do that, right? If there are so many members sending messages like this, saying like they are able to make profits, they are able to complete all the prop firm accounts, they are able to make this much money, they are able to complete evaluations, seven apex accounts passed payout. So yeah, hundreds of members are just wanted to share the news that I qualified for the first ETF 100K evaluation account. Like that, yeah, there are so many members who are happy, who are becoming successful, and I am sure we'll have hundreds of more members who will be very successful in 2025. So that is my goal for this year. Want to make minimum 100 to 100 people as a seven-figure earners by end of 2025 using the prop firm trading, because that is scalable. You all right, all you are looking to make 200 $300, but you copy that into 20 accounts. That makes it five $6,000 every day. You do it for 1 week, that is 30,000, right? You can make a 100K in month, and you for 12 months it is nearly seven-figure income. So that is 100% possible, and you will see a lot more success stories. Already we have some, but we'll see a lot more stories going forward. So if you are a beginner, right, there is a company called Take Profit Trader. That is a very good company. So they have, right, if you once you complete evaluation in 5 days, right, immediately you can start taking payouts every day. Take Profit Trader is one of the good companies. If you are an experienced trader, you can go with 50K. If you are a beginner learning, then I suggest go with 150K. So even if you make some mistakes also, your account will not hit the stop loss. I think, yeah, you can do futures using IRA account. Uh, yeah, you can do that. So again, Take Profit Trader is one of the good companies. Then there is another company called Tradify. That is also a good company where directly you can get the, right, you can get something called as sim funded. That means directly, right, this is one time fee, you don't need to pay monthly. Directly from day one, whatever you make profits, that is like the real money. If you get this advanced or growth, that means this is an evaluation account. You have to complete evaluation, you have to make the target, then they will give you the real account or performance account. Whereas if you directly go to this straight to sim funded 100K 150K, whatever you make every day, that will become your real money from day one. But yeah, if you want, yeah, what I suggest is you start with Take Profit, because this is little expensive. So start with Take Profit Trader. So you can make with a less cost, you can start making money. Or if you want to take much lower risk, you can go with bullnox.com, where your account size will be $15, $20. But they are evaluation accounts. First, you have to complete the evaluation, then only you will make the real money once you complete evaluation. So Yeah, that's it, everyone. So I don't want to take more of your time on a weekend. But yeah, it is indicators are working really good. And if you want to be successful in 2025, so again they are from they. So one indicator is for premium and a discount. One indicator is for top of the channel. Yeah, all these are custom coded. These are custom softwares which we developed, tested for last 2 3 years, and yeah, that is giving a huge results. As I said, right, you can see something. Sure, I wanted to take a moment to sincerely thank you for sharing your trading indicators or exceptional way you teach. Right, I made $21,000 this month. The key to success is put 100% attention while trading and taking the emotions and guesswork. By using your valuable indicators, price pulse, and T5, T55, I have made 21K. Uh, so yeah, for the earnings also, you can use the indicators. We are making huge profit on earnings. So these are the different trades we took in the earnings last week. Except one, we made profit with nearly everything. And thanks, Kishore Garu. Yeah. So your Zoom sessions are amazing. First time I see how it all work. I made $1,100 a day in personal account and slowly learning in paper trading. As soon as I get confidence, will join the prop firm trading. Thanks, Kishore. The magic pattern worked for me. Took bear calls on BA and made nice profits. Notified in Zoom. Live sessions are really educational. I made my prop firm account after taking few profitable trades and few losing trades. I was sitting at 600 profit with 2,400 left. Using your tips, I made 1,200 during today's live session. In order to stay under 1,500 restriction, we'll take a break today. Amazing tool, true genius and real invention. Just started realizing, slowly learning and making sense. Mostly doing stocks. Slowly, I need to get to spreads. Hope to learn something tomorrow about the spreads. Made 10K this morning. I'm done for the day. So everything, right? If you see live videos, otherwise I won't do live sessions with hundreds of members every day, right? I won't record all the sessions and put them in YouTube channel, right? We know it is working really good. So made another 3K on GC. We'll go to bed now. Thank you and good night. So like this, yeah, hundreds of members are becoming independent. Now you don't need to wait for me to tell you, okay, now buy, now sell. After 1 week, 2 weeks, you will understand. Okay, now I see that it is at the top. I see that right, this price pulse is also at a premium or a price pulse is a discount. Like that, you can do everything by yourself, right? You are not depending on me to tell you, or you are not depending on anyone to tell you when to buy, when to sell. When you become independent, your success will be much more higher, right? Otherwise, if you have to depend on alerts, right? For example, if I have a big account, I am okay to lose 1 or 2 trades out of 10 trades. But for you, if you have a small account, even losing one trade also might be big for you, right? So when you learn, when you see there is a big confluence, you can go with some nice contract size. If you see confluence is not good, you can ignore, right? Even though I see 50 60% confluence, I'm okay to take the risk because I have a big account and I'm confident that I'll win 9 out of 10 trades. So my risk profile may not match with your risk profile. So when I give an alert, sometimes, right, I am okay to take a loss because immediately next trade I'll cover that loss. But you may only take the trade because the next trade you are in a meeting, and that trade might the only trade which you took is a loss. All the other 9 trades made profits. So that's the problem when you follow alerts. But when you learn based on your risk profile, based on your account size, based on your timings, based on your account, right, all those things, you can Now you feel confident that okay, all the five are telling me it will go up, I'll go buy it. All five are telling it will go down, I'll take short. Or only three are telling I have a low risk, so I won't take the trade. Like that. So that you will be much more successful. So if you want to just want to only only futures, then the three indicator plan will be sufficient. If you want to use for stocks, options, futures, everything, then five indicator plan will be good. And you also get confidence from everything. If you see top trend is telling same thing, reversal indicator telling same thing, price pulse telling same thing, T55 telling same thing, T5 telling, all five indicators are telling same thing. I can go confidently go with 100 contracts, 50 contracts, 200 contracts. I can make a lot more profits. All you need is one trade, one good trade every day. You can make some, right, much more than what our IT jobs will give. Yeah. That's it, everyone. I'll share the recording. If anybody missed anything, they can share. And I'll do live sessions also, right, in the evenings, in the morning. So when new members join, they will see like, okay, why we are taking a trade. They understand. And then slowly they gain experience. They can become independent. When you connect IBKR to TradingView, you can do options, but you have to go to IBKR and do options. You cannot directly do options from TradingView. You can only do futures and stocks directly from TradingView, but for options, because you don't have option chains in US. In India, you can customize the indicators, whichever you want. The three indicators you can select. If you go with three indicator plan, any three indicators you can select. Yeah, in India they have the option chains, but in US still the option chains are not on TradingView. So you have to, right? If I see that it is going up, I have to go to the platform and do the trades. Yeah, definitely right. That yeah, there is a huge success. There is a huge opportunity for all of us. Without depending on anyone, you can sit at home and you can become successful if you take time to. Yeah, you can use whichever you want. For futures and options, I suggest price pulse T5 and T55. The T55, T5 and price pulse strategy is working very good. But with reversal and top trend, that gives us much more confidence. Yeah, you can use for India market, UK market. Anybody can do it, right? You can in the evening time, you can pay 200 for options, 150 for stocks, 150 for cryptos, 150 for futures, or you get the indicators, become independent. You can do whatever you want. You can do cryptos, you can do currencies, you can do futures, you can do options, you can do India stocks, India options, US stocks, US options. So yeah, everything right. The core logic is same. Whatever I explained, discount, premium. If you are at a discount, you are at a bottom, and you get a buy side. That is the best. Or you are at a premium zone, you are at the top. You see a sell order block, you will make huge profits with the puts. So yeah, the core logic, the core concept is common across all the instruments, and you can right. Once you understand how to prepare one curry, you can nearly prepare all the curries in the same way. Once you understand how to use them with stocks or futures, then you can use it with anything. Yeah, you can buy it alone, right? If you want to get the indicators, you can buy. Right, if you join the channel, you'll get right. If I see any strong setups or the live sessions, trainings, all those, and you'll also listen from all the successful people who are making right 70K, 80K, 90K per month. You listen the tips and the techniques from them. Right, everybody started with failures, right? Everybody because most of you right prop firm trading is new. Everybody will have some initial struggles to get to that level, but once you take some time, yeah, you can use for ETFs. So if you go here, you see success stories, right? Prasad, he's making nearly 15 payouts every month. Then you see, Yeah, there are like Senthil, Satya, Kumar, Venkat. So yeah, there are a lot of success stories, and I'll be doing more and more sessions. Right, we are doing one by one. So yeah, you can go here, go to YouTube, Right Choice Advisors. You can see different videos to understand how to use the indicators. You can watch the live session, right? For example, if you watch this 124 live session, you can see that all the trades we took, we are making 90% profit. You can watch any live session, not just Friday, but yeah, any live session. Uh, yeah, your top and bottom of your top trend is a different software. Your price pulse is a different software. Yeah, the live sessions are daily. Yeah, I do live sessions daily between generally 9 a.m. Central. I do live sessions, so we take stocks, options, futures, everything during the time. And whenever volume is good, we also do in the evening time. Yesterday, I already did on credit spreads. I shared the videos in the channel, in the premium channels. Right? Credit spreads is the lowest risk. You can make huge money, right? With credit spreads. For example, let us say Netflix, when morning, tomorrow morning, market opens, you are at a premium zone. You do a bear call spread somewhere here and collect all the money. If Netflix drops, all that money is yours, right? If you are already at a premium, this is already at the top, right? That's what we did with SPX on the day, right? On Friday, we saw that we are already at a, you are already at a top. You are already at a top. Now you go a little bit above and do a bear call spread. All that money you collected, right? Go with 100 contracts, 20 contracts, 30 contracts, or you come all the way to the bottom. You do a bull put spread at the bottom. Right? We made money. So on the day, right? Price pulse. We saw that there is a huge buy order block. Huge buy order block. We saw there is a huge sell order block. We went little bit above. We did a bear call here. We went little bit below. We did a bull put spread here. If price is staying between them, then this premium is yours. This premium is yours. You collect all the money with a low risk strategy. So like that, yeah. Even if you just to follow SPX every day, there is a lot of money to be made. Whenever you are at a premium zone, whenever it is at the top, you do a bear call spread. Whenever you come to the discount zone, whenever this is at the bottom, you do a bull put spread here. Then you every day, right? Few $100 is minimum with the two, three contracts. So yeah, there are many strategies which I'm sharing. So yeah, when you join live sessions, you will learn all those things, and yeah, you don't need to worry about job politics, right? All those, right? You will become your own boss. You can be completely independent. Uh, you can make as much as you want, because nearly most is right. Forex market is 23 hours. Futures market is 23 hours a day. Crypto market is nearly 25 hours. So, for example, yeah, today volume will be little less, but so right, even on Sunday you can do cryptocurrencies. So if you see all these cryptos are moving good, let us see something like, so this went all the way to the top, right? You see that there is a huge right? It went all the way to the premium zone. You see a lot of sellers here. This went all the way to the top. So there is a high possibility for a drop on this. Or it was You are at a discount zone. You are a lot of big companies are buying here. This came all the way to the bottom. This is at the bottom. So it went all the way to the top from the bottom to the premium zone. You have sell orders, premium zone, good for short. You are at discount, buy orders, good for long. So all we are looking is this confluence. Whenever the trend starts moving, you watch for the confluence and then you take the trades. Yeah, I'll share the crypto list in the channel. Yeah, there are few prop firms for stocks like tradefundal.com. Earlier they used to do options also. Again, in a month they are starting options. Now they are mainly doing stocks and futures. Tradefundal.com and then tradethepool.com. But what I suggest is futures is best because you can trade 23 hours a day. Second thing is you can take advantage, right? Because if you're watching the same chart, if you're taking GC short today evening, I can do the same trade in top step or take profit trader. I can do a top step. I can do Tradify. Right. All I'm doing is just clicking here. The replicant will copy the trade into all different companies. So that is the major advantage, right? Because for stocks and options, you have only one, two firms. Whereas for futures, you have 20, 30 companies. Each company will give you 5 accounts, 10 accounts, 20 accounts. Now you can do the same. You are waiting for a good setup. When you get a good setup, you are taking a trade. And now you can, even you make 100, $200, the $200 can become 5,000, 10,000 a day. That is the best part about prop firm trading. Okay, Brian, talk to you in the evening. We'll do a setup session at 4 p.m. so that 5 p.m. when market opens, we can be ready to take some good trades if we see a proper setup. Yeah. Have a nice rest of the day, everyone. Talk to you.